Sometimes we just need to do what needs to be done, and maybe something we've never done before, maybe something we think we don't know how to do, but sometimes it's important just to do the thing that needs to be done. I have a friend um, who is a doctor, and he served as a doctor in a remote area of Africa years ago. This would have been back in the 1960s, maybe. And he said that at that time, where he was, they had a clinic, but and they did basic family medicine, but they didn't have the capability to do surgery really. And but he said sometimes, if somebody comes and they have appendicitis, and you know what's wrong with them, and you know that there's no way they're going to get to another uh, to the city to get treatment and to have surgery, and they're going to die if they don't have surgery. You just do what needs to be done. So he said he would do appendectomies with using local anesthesia. He said we'd set up a little room and put some lights in there, and he said I would just keep giving local anesthesia as I went deeper, and I would do the appendectomy. I told him, but you don't really know how to do surgery. You weren't trained to be a surgeon. Like, how did you know what to do? And he's, oh, there's a book. It's like the Atlas of Surgery, and so it shows you step by step what to do. So he said we would set that up, and my wife would come in, and uh, she would when I would get to the end of one page, then she would turn the page, and I would look at that. I just look at the book and look at the patient, and I would keep doing what the book said until I found the appendix, and I'd take it out, and I would do what the book said should be done. I said, well, that must have been kind of terrifying for your patients, though, because they're not asleep, like they're awake, and there you are looking at them, looking at the book. Like, how did your patients feel about that? Uh, oh, he said they were impressed. They they were more impressed with me doing it out of the book than if I had done it without a book. He said there were sometimes patients would go out of the surgery, and they would go out and they'd tell their families, "Hey, did you know that our doctor can read?" So he said they were excited about that, and so it's just a reminder that sometimes we just need to do what needs to be done, and it might be an emergency situation, it might be something that somebody needs to do something, and we can step up and do what needs to be done, even if we feel like it's not something we're really good at or something that we're strong in.